All right, now,
Sean, thank you, the good people of St. Louis and Missouri.
Thank you, sir. Joining us now, live on the ground in Ferguson, Missouri, is the city's police chief. Thomas Jackson is with us. Chief, I know this has been a very trying time for you and your officers, and I know a lot of the nation had you guys in our prayers. Have any officers been hurt?
No, none of our officers have been injured, thankfully. Some county officers and I believe a highway patrolman were injured. I don't think anybody was seriously injured, and we're very, very thankful for that. And thank you for the prayers. We all feel them. You
know, Chief, I got to tell you, between the rocks and bottles being thrown and the shots being fired, it's almost as a miracle that nobody got hurt here. There were 2 men indicted last week on federal weapons charges, and they apparently had a plan to bomb the Gateway Arch and kill not only the St. Louis prosecuting attorney Robert McCullough, but also you, according to the Post-Dispatch. Were you aware of that threat on your life?
I was aware of it, yes.
Yeah. And what about the threat? There was a bounty put out on the head of Officer Darren Wilson. I've been shocked that there's never been any movement to get the people that put that bounty out there on this officer's head. Is there any way we can get to the bottom of that?
Yeah. Well, we're looking into that. Not us personally, but the intelligence authorities trying to get the bottom of that. That's a terrible, awful thing to put that officer under that kind of pressure.
Or you under that kind of pressure. You're living under the threat of death as well. You have a death threat on your head. I want to go back to this video, Chief, if I may, that we started with tonight. And this is the Ferguson market. And I want to go back to this for one specific reason. Because as you see people now going into this market, looting, robbing, stealing, etc., well, some of them have their faces covered and some of them don't. That would tell me that over time that the police department would have the ability to identify many of the people that are involved in this lawlessness. Is that something that you intend to pursue, sir?
Absolutely. And we have officers, we do in St. Louis County, and I know the federal authorities have officers combing through these videotapes, both for the looting and the arsons, and we are systematically going to seek these people out and make sure they're prosecuted for the horrible crimes that they've committed against the citizens of this community.
I mean, anybody that could be identified, or maybe this guy that was spreading accelerant, certainly we can see his face, and maybe we'll go back to that videotape. I mean, he tried to put that store on fire. There was one good Samaritan who went in the store, said, "Not my city, not my town," and went through, put herself at risk and put out that fire. But the guy that was spreading the accelerant, I hope you can find him. One other question, one final question, Chief. I'd like to know your reaction. Why wasn't the guard that was called up sent to Ferguson on Monday night?
I don't have an answer for that, and I can't really get an answer for that. I was surprised. We had an original plan in effect, and I was really surprised when that plan was changed. So I think we were left just confused why we didn't get National Guard when we so desperately needed them.
It's almost unforgivable in my mind. I can't understand it. Do you expect, even over the Thanksgiving weekend, that more of these protests are likely to pop up?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I think this is going to go on for a while.
All right. Sorry to hear that, Chief. Thank you for being with us, and all the best to all your officers under these difficult circumstances.